Jump in. We are hitting the road. One of my passions is to observe and photograph some of our wonderful and amazing local wildlife. I have been doing this for years. I'm not great at it and I'm not great at the photography, but I love it. In particular, I love the lessons that we learn from nature. I have 10 tips and reminders for you as you get ready to step into the new year. They are lighthearted and they are applicable to anyone who's wanting to pursue a new goal, a new idea, a new passion as you step into your brand new year. Buckle up. I'm putting you in the passenger seat. Tip number one, pursue something you are passionate about. Take a look. Okay, very excited. Still parked in my driveway, but another hot tip on a bird. Oh, turn my radio off. Hoping, fingers crossed, that we will have good luck. We're going to try and find a snowy owl. I haven't seen one in a couple of years, so oh my gosh, I'm trying to not get all jittery and excited. But here we go. Next up, be persistent. You may be enthusiastic and passionate about it, but sometimes it takes a lot of effort. Okay, this is attempt 3, 4, 5, I'm not sure. Heading out to try and find the snowy owl. Okay, here we are on, I'm not sure, day 4, maybe my 4th or 5th time trying. Here we are. This is, as I said, 3rd, 4th, 5th time, I'm not sure. I'll keep checking in and keep you posted, and hopefully we'll get a picture. Okay, here we go again. Whatever, maybe the 5th day, the 6th day, I've lost track. We'll come back another day, maybe tomorrow. Next one, don't be afraid to ask for help. This time, I have a chauffeur. So I'm hoping it's a lucky day. I also have my lucky owl sweater on, and I have my lucky retirement socks. So we'll keep you posted. Here's a tip. If you do get someone to help you, make sure they understand the goal. So we're just slowly making our way. My husband's not very used to driving very, very slow. And it's a little bumpy, maybe because we're going too fast. Next tip, get clear, very clear on what your goal actually is. When you are clear about what you're looking for, it's easier to spot. And it doesn't matter if others do not see the same thing as you. It's not their goal. This is your goal, your passion, your thing that you're trying. Here's my camera, and I know you probably can't see it from there. Maybe I'll bring it a little closer, but he is right there, that little white speck on top of the fence post down there. I have not seen anybody, well, I've seen one person since I've been here, somebody on the field looking down over the shore on their four-wheeler and came up by, and so they told me that they've seen a couple snowy owls down here, and so this is not an uncommon spot for them. But they were not near as excited as I was about the opportunity. I know this is about achieving goals and pursuing passions. I think this tip or reminder might be the most important. Don't forget about the in-between moments. One of the things that I think about with these excursions that we go on, and some may call it an unsuccessful excursion because we don't see anything, they're not unsuccessful. It's just such a metaphor for life that, you know what, it is about setting goals, and in terms of this drive, our goal was to see the owls. We didn't, but not to get so focused on your owl, not to get so focused on your goal or your destination that you forget to enjoy the journey. This has been lovely every time we go out. Lovely outings, either sunset, sunrise, and the moon coming up, other birds that we see. There is lots to be seen. And also what we saw was a beautiful moon, and another friend and fellow birder was out. And then we saw this moon and took these funny pictures. Anyway, we didn't get any close-ups of the short-eared owl. Here's another little in-between moment. Try to ignore how loud my car is in the background. Sorry about that. Here's a little bit of trivia for you. On the way down, I was listening to our local radio station. Now, it is, as I'm recording this, we're in the holiday season. go. This is important stuff, I guess, is a little cure for a hangover. As per our local radio station, a physician somewhere has declared that a perfect solution to a hangover is a bacon, egg, and avocado sandwich. These are the things you hear. Apparently the bread, the carbohydrates help to break down the alcohol, lots of nutrients in the eggs, the bacon starts to replenish your sodium, and I don't know, the avocado is just a superfood, so I'm not sure what that has to do with the hangover, but there you go. That's your morning trivia. Set your goals, work towards them, but don't get so focused and obsessed with them that you forget to enjoy the journey along the way. Okay, next tip. Always make time for wellness. Okay, well, since I'm here and the sun is up, I am going to get out of my vehicle. Not to look for the owl, but you know, Andrew Huberman tells us every day we should start our mornings within the first hour that we're awake to get a little bit of daylight or sunlight in our eyes. And on a sunny day, you only need 5 minutes to kind of reset our whole circadian rhythm and helps us sleep better. So I'm gonna actually just get out here and soak in some of the nice sunshine. My window down and my head out the window because I'm getting my Huberman 5 on a bit of a timeline this morning because it is not quite 8 o'clock. I'm still sitting in my driveway. It's not quite 8 o'clock and I've got to have all of our bird chasing done by 10:15 so I can get to my exercise class. So we'll see how this goes. This next tip once again applies across the board. While pursuing your goal or starting your new hobby, your passion, whatever it might be, do not destroy or disrespect others in the process. And that actually includes the environment as well. I can see him moving a little bit, but in all honesty, I can't tell whether he's facing us or facing away. Yeah, what I'd give to get out and march across that, sneak across that field, but the temptation is great, but I guess we have to remind ourselves if we're out to photograph nature, we have to respect nature. So I'm staying put even though I want to get out there. So here's a simple one. Would it kill you to do a bit of planning ahead of time? Time to head home now though because I'm hungry. It's almost 9 o'clock and I haven't had any breakfast. I know a real birder would probably like pack a little snack or something. Now I wasn't that organized, so see you a little later. This one should come as no surprise. Pursuing your goals, your dreams, your passions is not always a smooth ride. Expect some bumps along the way. Okay, we're getting to the end. This next one is a simple one, but an important one. Pause every once in a while to reassess your goal, your passion, and what you're pursuing. Does it still make sense? Are you headed in the right direction? Before I go too much further, I'm going to just jump out with my binoculars just to take a look at kind of behind me because I'd hate to be driving down the road and see that I missed them entirely. No, I don't see them yet. This pause or reassessment may also be helpful to do with having a chat with a trusted friend. Because it doesn't do you any good to just bury your head and blindly pursue a goal that's no longer meaningful to you. You're not looking for an argument or criticism, you're just looking for some meaningful feedback. This channel is called Lead Your Living. You're in charge, and you can't be in charge if you're not going to take some time to do some self-reflection and think about your goals every once in a while. And there you have it, 10 simple ideas and reminders to help get you ready for leading your own living in your next chapter or your next year. And here are a few photos that I've taken while I was chasing owls, not just in the last couple of weeks, but over the last couple of years, some of my favorite photos that I've pulled out. These great horned owls were in our backyard. We were very fortunate to have them for several months, so we sat inside and took pictures from out our window. The majestic Snowy posing on the snow. And this last photo took me by complete surprise. He was just on a post on the side of the road. Thanks for coming along. It's you've kept me company. I really felt like viewers were along with me.